This week on Engage the Sage.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a story about why I'm interested in this topic. A couple of you take another class with me. You may have heard this story before. It's one of my favorite stories. But this is why I'm interested in social psychology. So when I was a college student, I needed a summer job. Y'all have summer jobs? All these summer jobs? Yeah, things are expensive. I needed a summer job. So my summer job was I was a day camp counselor. Anyone else been a day camp counselor? Right. So you got to work with kids. And you got good days and bad days when you work with kids, right? So what had happened is it was a hot summer day. We had done all the stuff. We had been to the pool. We had played baseball. We'd done arts and crafts. We did all the stuff. End of the day, we're tired. We're bored. It's about 4 o'clock, waiting for their parents to come get them. I had a group of about 15, 12-year-olds. This was my group. I was their counselor, right? So we're just kind of sitting there waiting, just talking, sitting on a park bench. And I was wearing a decathlon t-shirt. And on the front of my decathlon t-shirt, there was a hurdler. So one of the kids said, "Hey, what's that dude on your t-shirt doing?" He said, "That's a hurdler." So what do hurdlers do? So they run really fast and jump over stuff. He said, "Why are you wearing your shirt?" I said, "Because I'm a hurdler." He said, "Really?" He said, "You run really fast and jump over stuff." Those of you with foreshadowing skills can kind of see where this might go. So he said, "Can you jump over that trash can?" Now, if you've ever been to playgrounds and parks and things like that, they get those 50-gallon drum trash cans. They're really big, they're massive. And I looked at it and I said, "Yeah, I can jump over that, but I don't want to." What did the kids do?
Push you to do it.
They started pushing me, and they said, "You can't do it." I said, "Yes, I can do it." And they said, "No, you can't." I said, "Yes, I can." And then they called me chicken. What did that do inside me?
Wanting you to do it.
Now I got to prove it to them. Now, this is not peer pressure. Peer pressure means the pressure is coming from someone equal to you. I am in a position of authority over these kids. This is not peer pressure, right? These are 12-year-olds convincing me, and I think I was around 20 when this happened. These are 12-year-olds convincing me that I have to show them that I can jump over this 50-gallon trash can. So I went up to the trash can, I looked at it, I said, "Okay, I can do this." And I wasn't a complete idiot. I stretched out a little bit. I was getting ready to go over this trash can. All right? So I start my approach to the trash can. I start to jump over the trash can. At this point, I'm going to take a second. Have any of you in here hurdled before? Okay. So for those of you who are hurdling, you understand that you got some physics going on. When you're in the air, you decelerate. Right? When you're in the air, friction's working against you, you're slowing down. So what you're taught to do is what? Speed up right before the hurdle. But once you start to get over the hurdle, you do what? You lean. What do you do with your lead leg? You snap that thing down. As soon as you clear the front edge of the hurdle, you start to snap it down. If you've ever seen high-level hurdlers, they often hit the hurdles because they want to stay as close to the ground as possible because they got to get back down there. All right? So I'm clearing the front edge of the trash can when muscle memory kicks in and I start to snap my lead leg down. And I put my lead leg into the trash can. So imagine this. A high hurdle in college in a trash can about 42 inches high. So we're talking about this high. I have my lead leg in the trash can. I have my trail leg in this position. And I'm now taking the side of the trash can into a very delicate part of my body. At high speed. So I hit this, I go down, everything went white, I think I screamed, I think I cried, and I'm covered in trash. And my kids are doing what? They're laughing at me. So I put them all in timeout. And I started to clean up the trash. I had a moment now to reflect. So I'm cleaning up the trash, and it's occurring to me how upset I am that I had not thought about the fact that a hurdle is this deep and a trash can is this deep, and had not taken steps to jump over the trash can successfully. So I was doing this, and I was thinking about the power of social influence. At the time, I didn't know these terms, right? But the power of social influence, the power that other people have over us. The fact that my 12-year-olds thought I couldn't do it and called me chicken, which being raised as a boy and now a man in this country is something that boys and men don't like to be called typically. Our socialization suggests toxic masculinity, all of that, you're not supposed to be chicken. So rather than say, I'm secure enough in myself that it doesn't matter what you think about my ability to jump over trash cans, which is quite an arbitrary skill, I had to prove it. And I didn't. This concerned me. But what concerned me most was that if they had asked me the next day to try again. Would I have tried again? Yes, I would have tried again the next day. And that's why I'm a social psychologist. Because what that means is that I'm not rational, I'm not logical, I don't make good decisions, and nor do the rest of us. But what happens, I make predictable decisions. I understand that social influence and the things that were important to me at that time. At that point, it was very important that other people knew that I was good at this. This is why I was wearing the t-shirt in the first place. Right? But the fact that they thought I couldn't do it, that was a problem for me. So what happened is if they had asked me that next day, I would have tried to jump over the trash can again. Thankfully, they didn't. And if any of you ask, I don't care about that anymore. I'm not going to jump over the trash can for you. But as a social psychologist, what I study are when people make decisions that don't necessarily make sense. So why is it that people are aggressive when they shouldn't be aggressive? Why is it people that hold stereotypes when they don't have information that supports those stereotypes? Why is it that people hold on to beliefs that they're shown are not true? These are the questions we ask as social psychologists. And what I've done is I found something intrinsically motivating to me to make this content mine. And what I invite you to do is do the same thing for yourself. We're going to start that on Friday. So if anyone has any questions, I'm happy to take them. But I am completely excited to start this content with you for real on Friday. And ready to make the choice to come back, we're going to have some fun. Have a good rest of your day. If there's a topic you'd like us to talk about in Engage the Sage, please make sure to put that in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on Engage the Sage. Like, subscribe, sign up for notifications for our next video. We'll see you next time.